I play. Baby, won't you come my way? Come my way.
Hey friends, I'm Maxwell. Welcome back to my channel. This is Max Reacts. Tonight I'm watching a video by Gossip Snob. It says B2K's Messy History, the messiest boy band of all time. Shout out to Kings of R&B for this request. Let's see what gets said.
If you were a young girl in the early 2000s, I can guarantee you had posters of B2K plastered all over your bathroom walls. They were the young hot boys of the generation, hence the name B2K. B2K quickly rose to fame for being one of the most loved boy bands of all time, but the fame was short-lived because of the behind-the-scenes drama, betrayal, and serious allegations. Songs like Bump Bump Bump, Girlfriend, and Gots to Be stamped their presence on the Billboard charts and solidified them as the next big boy band coming off the heels of NSYNC. As fame grew, egos grew, and the tension all became too much, causing the group to break up in 2004.
But you guys left the management team. Can you tell us what the status is of the B2K right now?
It's like I never said out of my mouth, as well as these two guys or Omarion, at least to my knowledge, say the group was broke up. You know, all I know is one day we looked up, tour was canceled, we went home. Next thing is press releases of B2K broke up. We left management, you know, over at TUG. We left management, and Omarion is still currently being managed by them. And by that being, you know, the status right now, we're saying we won't work as B2K right now.
Okay. What was the breaking point? I know. It's unbelievable.
The breakup was very abrupt, and everything ended on bad terms. And because Omarion was the lead singer, it was clear that plans were made for him to become the breakout star, even though he was the last person to enter the group. This left members feeling a lot of resentment towards Omarion, and tensions between the group became evident. The remaining B2K members were very vocal about Omarion and his solo career, saying that if it wasn't for them, he would have never had a career in the first place.
I don't care, dog. This is more than business because we built this before him. Period. Right. So if he want to be a jackrabbit about it, then you know what I'm saying. Don't want to come. You know what I'm saying. Don't want to run from the situation. No, we're just gonna go see him. Right. Period. Man to man, dog. Because we built this man to man, so we'll handle it man to man. You know what I mean? It's way okay. Dog. You owe it. You pay. Period. We the reason he got a career, dog. If it wasn't for us, that nigga wouldn't have blew solo. I said now, I don't care.
Fizz, J-Boog, and Raz B stuck together after B2K broke up. They wanted to pursue their own thing to show that they could be successful without Omarion. So they started filming for a reality show that documented life after B2K. But unfortunately, the show didn't last long because one member of the group had a devastating secret that would ruin the reputation of B2K forever. Raz B took the breakup of B2K the hardest because he felt that he didn't receive what he deserved. Chris Stokes was the manager and also his cousin, so he thought that he would be taken care of. But that wasn't the only problem. Raz B ended up confessing a gruesome secret about his manager. He recorded a series of videos outing Chris Stokes, talking about how he groomed and molested him and others. And then he also made another shocking allegation about Marcus Houston being a part of the whole operation. Raz B went on to claim that Marcus Houston would set up different boys to get abused by Stokes. And allegedly Marcus Houston was also abused by him too while he was in the group Immature.
Be inside the world or be inside the code or be able to come in the rooms and not even knowing. And that lets me know that like I didn't even know what the hell I was doing as a child.
You didn't know that you just let him?
Basically, it started with Chris Stokes. Like it started one day with Chris like, well, let me touch you. You know what I mean? And it's just like nigga brainwashed. Nigga, I don't you know what? I can't speak for everybody, but if you want my personal
what you not supposed to do. Just like you, yeah, I was fucking on these niggas just like everybody else. When I got this age, I was like, and then I wouldn't allow it to happen anymore, right? So somebody somewhere must like it. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, somebody must like it.
If you continue with it, and if you continue to fuck with this nigga, you like it.
Yeah, somebody must like it. I tell you, I didn't like it. I tell you, my hurt. I tell you, I don't know what happened. I can't even go back into the mind frame where I was at because I was 11 and 12 years old.
Damn.
Raz B's confession completely shattered the image of the former boy band, and the show the remaining members were filming was subsequently canceled because of all of the backlash. Things only got worse for Raz B because after he confessed everything that happened to him while in B2K, Chris Stokes denied every accusation and scrubbed the internet of Raz B talking about the abuse. Raz B could have pressed charges on Stokes, but he was pressured by him to retract the statements he made, and Stokes paid Raz B a settlement to never talk about it again. This made Raz B look really bad. He was the joke of B2K, and his bandmates ended up turning against him because of all of the backlash and ridicule they received. Raz B felt a lot of guilt for covering for a man who abused him, and it all became too much. So he ended up speaking his truth about Stokes again, and this time he outed all of the B2K members, claiming they knew what was going on because it happened to them too. Of course, the other members denied these claims, but the damage was done.
Niggas, period. We just trying to be sucker free. That's it, yo. Fuck Raz B too. I get to say this shit on camera now. Fuck that gay ass nigga, B. I don't fuck with homos. Period. I'm a real nigga. Don't include me in that bullshit.
So outside of
Trash.
Fizz and Boog, do you still have a relationship with Chris Stokes?
Yeah, of course.
And what about Raz B?
Well, not as much because Raz B is bipolar, and a lot of the stuff that he does is because of that condition.
So you think the allegations he made about Chris Stokes was a bipolar moment for him?
Of course, and I think it was an intention moment. You know what I'm saying? I think it was a lot behind that.
So you don't think that
What
Chris
did
Stokes...
What did B2K, what did Fizz and Boog have to say about that?
Fizz and Boog said, and to be quite honest, that they didn't think that Chris Stokes did that, but they said that they don't know because Raz B lived with Chris Stokes. But they said they never seen any type of behavior like that. That's what they said. Any molesting behavior from Chris Stokes. So have you experienced, seen anything?
Obviously. You feel me? Because you're going to sit up here and deny your own brother. So y'all going to look yourself in the mirror. You're going to tell me that I'm lying? I'm lying about what? I'm lying about what happened to me with Chris and Marcus? I'm lying? All right, cool. That's cool. I'm telling you, you know the truth, bro. Bottom line, you know the truth. So do me a favor, stop making up all these fake ass lies. It don't do nothing to me. It's not hurting my money over here. Not at all. All it's doing is making y'all look bad.
I wish that Shaq was my real life big brother.
Turns out some wishes do come true.
Despite the other members going their separate ways after the Chris Stokes scandal, drama between the members were still alive and well. Fizz and Boog ended up dropping a project that gained little traction, and Omarion's solo career started to fizzle out as he jumped from label to label, trying to find his way in an unforgiving music industry. It was a clear divide in the group and no chance of reconciliation between members, especially since Raz B talked about Chris Stokes every chance he could. Raz B felt like the other members didn't have his back through the Chris Stokes allegations. The other members downplayed the allegations, stating that Raz B had mental health issues, wanting no parts of the drama that came with such serious allegations. The drama cooled down after Raz B moved to China, and Omarion ended up signing on to be on Love and Hip Hop with his then girlfriend and mother of his children, April Jones, showing his relationship and comeback as a solo artist. This helped his career tremendously, and he ended up dropping another radio hit, Post to Be. Fizz also signed on to be on Love and Hip Hop with the mother of his children, Monique Slaughter, showcasing their complicated relationship and back and forth drama. Love and Hip Hop gave B2K some relevance again, and people were soon talking about wanting to see a reunion between all of the B2K members. Pieces were finally coming together for a B2K reunion, and the members reconciled behind the scenes, and in 2018 the Millennium Tour was announced. Fans were super excited about this B2K reunion because it was a long time coming, and I'm sure a lot of the fans never thought it would happen. Things were going great for B2K once again, but the happy reunion didn't last long because of disloyalty and bad blood between members. Fizz and J-Boog had a history of being very disloyal to Omarion, especially when it came to the women in Omarion's life. Allegedly, J-Bug slept with Omarion's mom out of spite after B2K broke up. And the real reason B2K broke up in the first place was because of Fizz messing with Omarion's then girlfriend, Jennifer Freeman, the girl who co-starred in You Got Served, and she also starred in a lot of the B2K music videos. This was the first public relationship Omarion had in B2K. But after they broke up, she dated Fizz for a while, and then she was also engaged to Marcus Houston. As someone who was supposed to be so close to Omarion, Fizz broke the code and did something you just don't do. Naturally, this upset Omarion, and it's possibly one of the reasons he quit B2K and went solo. You would think Fizz would have learned his lesson the first time after crossing Omarion, but he didn't. And it was rumored that him and Omarion's baby mom, April Jones, were messing around. April and Fizz, of course, denied the rumors, but it was obvious they were more than just friends. They paraded their so-called friendship on Love and Hip Hop for the world to see, and the whole thing looked super messy.
No, they actually came out together.
Come on. Oh, no, come on. Oh, poor you. For what? It's okay. Oh, stop acting like every time we on live, you don't want to get on live with me. That's what we gonna stop acting like.
That's because I'm not a live guy. I'm very peaceful.
Well, then we don't say nothing wrong. I was just gonna say, can we just remove rumors that I am not pregnant?
Oh, no.
That's what I'm saying. That's all I was saying.
There's enough kids running around here.
But this is definitely my best friend, y'all. to the end.
Girl.
In your face. You wanna come here? Come here. Oh, it's okay. Come say hi.
That's so stupid to come in.
What up?
Life is to be lived, people.
Once social media found out about the relationship, they went completely in on them, and it was well deserved. Everyone said that April was going to ruin the Millennium Tour, and they were right. Omarion responded to all of the drama in very petty fashion, announcing a new 2020 Millennium Tour without B2K on Fizz's birthday.
Oh, shit.
Things between April and Fizz, of course, ended up not working out to the shock and surprise of no one.
No.
And Fizz must have come to his senses because on the opening night of the Millennium Tour, he apologized to Omarion mid-performance.
It still don't feel right though.
So I want to say here humbly and sincerely apologize to you for any turmoil or dysfunction I caused between you and your family.
The peace between members didn't last long.
Okay.
Because recently, Omarion performed against Mario for the Versus concert, and it was a complete shit show. A funny shit show, but a shit show nonetheless. Social media clowned Omarion for his bad vocals and watermelon eating stunts he performed on stage to distract everyone from his bad vocals.
Ridiculous.
It was horrible. We found out fast that Omarion really can't sing, and Mario exposed that another artist by the name of Steve Russell sung his vocals on some of B2K's biggest songs.
Waters, come on, swim with me.
We knew once he reached into the B2K bag, he was nervous.
Well, it's all my vocals. It's all me. So
No, that's
it's my
actually-
bag.
wait,
It's
hold on,
my
wait.
bag.
No, wait.
Thank you, sir. Listen,
Now
bro.
you know that's Lil Steve vocals.
Listen.
Stop playing. Shout out to Lil Steve.
Mario came out with the win, and Omarion came out bothered and embarrassed. The whole thing was very cringy, and afterwards, B2K members couldn't wait to clown him on social media even more. And Omarion shot back and called them background dancers. The whole thing was very messy, so clearly the boys of B2K aren't in a good place. B2K is most definitely the messiest boy band in the history of boy bands. And every member has done their fair share of dirt. Omarion became the Beyonce of the group and decided to leave his group members behind to pursue his solo career, leaving his band members feeling bitter and jealous. Raz B and the Chris Stokes drama ruined their reputation, and Fizz and J-Boog are extremely disloyal and most likely did things out of spite to hurt Omarion.
For sure.
Each member played a part in the downfall of the group. Boy bands are notorious for drama, so it's not surprising how everything turned out. But it's sad that they couldn't work it out in the long run.
Nobody coming to see
Maybe
you.
one day they will put the drama aside and the fans will get a new album. But as of right now, it's not looking good. What do you guys think about B2K and their long history of drama and messiness? Let me know in the comments. Let's talk about it. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.
That was also a really good one. B2K is you know, I'm familiar with like their bigger hits, but they were not a band that I listened to growing up. Y'all probably be like, Max, you say you didn't listen to these people, you didn't like pay attention. I lived under a rock as a kid. My parents sheltered the hell out of us from certain things, and the only time I would get exposed to any of it would be when I would go to my dad's side. And it was like all of everything. So it was a lot for me to process, and I just kind of stuck to what I knew and what I was growing up with in the household that I actually lived in. So now that's out of the way. The messy history is so crazy. Y'all know I love loving hip hop. So one part of it that I love how she threw the legend of it, baby. They came out on television as a couple. And it was just weird, random craziness. But we knew 2 years before the television thing happened that they was in each other's space in a very weird looking way, because Love and Hip Hop has a way of making sure they dangle storylines in people's faces to see what the kind of like what kind of response they get online, and then they'll bring it in the next couple seasons. So they knew dangling it there, making sure Monique was somewhere in the rafters waiting for it to happen to fuel it was what was going to, like, you know, keep it there. I think all of that, you know, together along with probably some other infighting and some behind the scenes things that we probably just didn't see, and the fact that they never really probably reconciled. They just came together for a bag. They came together from a money standpoint, and it was, let's get the bag. It was never a real reconciliation or like a friendship or a brotherhood. It was more, let's get this money at all means. And when you're business partners with people instead of being brothers and friends and associates like you're supposed to be, shit gonna go left. Because people don't respect the business after a certain point in time. The personal fucks up the business, and then people don't respect either aspect of it. So that's me deep diving into it. But yes, they are messy. So messy. So messy, so messy, so messy. You know, I will say shout out to the fact that we did get Omarion's Project Connection out of it. His song Unbothered is everything to me. I love that song. But you know, he seemed very bothered by some things. Fizz seems very petty and messy. J-Boog seems to be just like, he matched energy. He's just like, I'm with whatever. You gonna be a bitch, you gonna be a jackass, I'm gonna be that too. And then I just feel sorry for Raz when it comes to everything that he may or may not have gone through. I think it's, you know, we'll never know the full truth behind that, because naturally men are gonna deny the shit that they did in this industry. That's just what they do. So yeah, good one. Really good one. Let me know your thoughts on it below. Comment, like, subscribe. Until next time. Peace.